And good afternoon, welcome to Latimer Park. It's the Euro 6 Southern League Premier Division game between Kettering Town and Histon FC. It's going to be an interesting game today. Both teams wanting to win, both teams wanting 3 points, and both teams wanting to get some sort of run and elevate themselves up the league. But it's, as we said, it's going to be a difficult game. It's two teams with very similar results. They've both Kettering and Histon both won 5 games. They've drawn 1 game. Histon have lost 1 game more than the Poppers, both on 16 points. So, and it's going to be a very tricky game today, isn't it, Nigel?
It certainly is, yeah. And as to my cost, I've just found out it's a lot cooler than what we first thought. Bit of wind blowing around today. Pitch looks a lot better than what it has done in the last couple of weeks, Matt, although you said it didn't look too bad last week. Seems a bit more grass on it now. So I wouldn't say testing conditions, but a little more difficult than what they've had to face in the last couple of weeks. Both teams not particularly in great form, are they, either of them? So yeah, very important game. Could be a very tight game, but you'd like to think that Kettering, being the home tide, will end up coming out on top.
Well, I think the message today is, they need to be organised, say the Poppers. So they need to start right from the beginning. We conceded an early goal against Bamber Ridge at home last week in the Emirates FA Cup, and the last thing Kettering wants to do today is concede an early goal. Oh
God, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they've got to get right to it right from the get-go, as they say. And I'm sure Marcus Law will be looking for his team to make a fairly quick start here. And keep the back door shut, really, especially for the first 15 minutes, and see if you can actually get some pressure on the away side yourselves and get your noses in front as early as possible, well, just to settle people down. There's a few nervy people around at the moment. It just seems to be a little bit, I'm not sure. There's a few nervous people about, and there's been a few changes in the squad, as we know today. New lad coming in as well.
That's right,
Richards. Yeah. Hopefully he'll have a decent debut. So interesting game this afternoon.
Well, from just looking at the lineup there, it does look like Brett Solcombe has moved back into the centre back position with Langdon, and hopefully that means Mulligan will be given a bit more freedom and allowed to just push up that little bit further forward. Histon have another throw on that far side, and just looking how they're set up here, they're going to try and just take that back. The Caravan's going to apply some pressure. Goes in quite quickly there, but didn't get the ball. Now, he's just missed out there. Baker Richardson manages to get the ball, and he's going to have to play it backwards because Histon certainly getting back in numbers. A ball played over the top. Good header there from Doobie. He's done well, and he's done well to keep that on the pitch as well. He needs support though. He's got Grocott in there.
He's in the box.
And
it's going to come
Richardson. And that just deflected out of the shot.
Canavan
shot.
Yes! It is. It's 1-0. Yes, it took a bit of bobbling around there, but eventually the ball falling for Liam Canavan, and the defenders were flying themselves in front of the keeper, but it was a fairly straightforward side foot finish and into the back of the net, and Kettering have the lead.
It will certainly be hoping for 3 points for the Poppers as that ball makes its way to Canavan, controls it well, although he passes it sideways straight into the path of a Histon player, and now it's Histon's turn to push forward just on the edge of the penalty area, and supported by a few more of the Histon players. The shot goes in straight into the arms of Jamie, who was very close to that line there, wasn't he?
Yes, obviously still a long way to go. Only just about 22 minutes gone in this game, but as we keep saying, Kettering have got the lead. We've got 2 footballs on the pitch now after the youngsters from over the back there that were having a kick about decided to release the last one back into the pitch.
Well, it was a bit of a multi-ball going on there, wasn't there? That's right. As Histon play the ball over to the far side of the pitch where there's a little bit more space, and they look to push forward. Steve Kinnenberg playing almost out of position there, but managing just to pressurise the player into having to pass it. And now it's number 3 for Histon. Plays it towards the number 6, Fulcher. Plays it in.
Oh, and they've scored. Goodness me. Well, it didn't really look as if... No, actually the flag's up on the far side.
Wow.
It didn't really look as if there was much of a danger on there, to be honest. And Marcus Law's saying about what I was just about to say. It looks all too easy to me, and he just turned on the edge of the box, did the number 8 Ryan Ava, and unleashed a shot, bottom corner. McAlinden, no chance. It was way away from him into the bottom corner. Now there's a discussion going on between the referee and his assistant. Jamie McAlinden's gone across to add his 2 penalties.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see
Sam Ives as well.
Yeah.
Histon are mightily aggrieved at this decision. I must admit, I couldn't really see a lot wrong with it, to be honest with you. It'd be interesting to see if we could back on a replay at half-time. But he's given the goal anyway. The referee's given the goal, and it's one apiece.
Kettering Town 1, Histon 1. It's going to be a corner.
Got the fans riled up a little bit, that, hasn't it, now?
Well, it was such a unusual decision for the referee to go and have a conversation with the linesman. Corner goes in.
And it's a good
goal! Bet Solcombe replies
good
instantly,
finish,
yes. And again, it's another set piece for the Poppies.
What all my art.
And within minutes of Histon finding the Kettering goal, Kettering have pushed forward and managed to find a goal of their own. It's Kettering Town 2, Histon 1. But it's Histon now with that throw-in. Kettering Town 2, Histon 1 in the Evo 6 Southern League Premier game here. Canavan heads that straight towards Doobie, and I think Doobie was a bit shocked about receiving the ball there.
Me too, but he did well with it in the end. And again, look at the pressure from Kettering here, Matt, in these last few minutes.
They're very quick at regaining possession of the ball, you know, getting it back and then pushing forwards. It's Brighton with the ball now on the edge of the area. Brighton plays that out towards Steve Kindenberg. We know he can cross the ball in well. He looks up and he's got Grocott ahead. He releases that ball, and now he needs some support. Grocott. He's got Canavan back there. If you can get the ball to him, it's just a little bit too much taken on from him there. And Langdon does well just to head that straight into the feet of Steve Kindenberg. Langdon pushing forward and plays it on the ground. Good ball, Baker Richardson.
The referee's going to bring that back after that. I think it could be a yellow card after that challenge there, just by the halfway line. Doobie, is he going to shoot?
He needs to do something.
Foot.
He's got Canavan who's open
Canavan,
right
yes.
in front of him.
He was he's still got it.
He has a
shot
shot.
on target. Not far enough to one side, was it? Easy save of the goalkeeper, but again, evidence again there, Matt, of Doobie causing all sorts of problems. Better now, after going through a bit of a flat spot 10-15 minutes ago. This is better from Kettering now. Pressing higher at the pitch, getting hold of the ball, keeping hold of the ball. And that was the first time that Histon had been in Kettering's half of any sort of note for quite a while now. And once again, look how hard the midfield are working to get back and help the back four. Look how many people were behind that ball there, Matt.
And it was how quick they got back as well, which which impressed me. It almost wonders, I know it's a silly thing, but it almost wonders that Histon goal, if that actually woke Kettering up a bit.
Well, absolutely, it did.
Doobie
and he's
with
Doobie with a chance.
He's
through on goal.
Oh, and the referee has given a penalty
Yeah.
here.
Got pulled back, didn't he? Got pulled back. Looks as if he got it on his right foot. About to release it on his left. Looked to me as if he'd got an arm pulled there, Matt. Pulled him back. He was stretching for it in the end. Ball went wide. Referee's given a penalty. Right decision from where we are.
Well, yes, yeah. I mean, Doobie certainly managed to find a fair bit of space. He's able to turn as well, and we've got a game on here, haven't we? You know, this is still the first half.
Once again, it's Doobie Ogbonna.
He's certainly, causing major headaches. Now, he has picked the ball up and he has placed that on the spot. Now, we've seen a couple of interesting penalties over the past few games here. We've seen Jamie McAlinden save a penalty last week.
I can't remember if it was Hungerford or was it Telford, the penalty that Doobie, awful penalty down.
Let's
hope we don't get one of those again.
Wow. You'd have to say after the confidence of scoring a couple, some goals in the week as well, you hope for Doobie
corner, put your foot through it.
Well, we'll certainly see what happens here. I mean, the fact he has decided to take the penalty himself.
Well, we had a spot of ballet before he took the last one. There we go. There we go. No messing about this time.
Well, you have to say that is a Doobie Ogbonna in full confidence there. He's been able to pick that ball and play that into a fantastic spot. It's Kettering Town 3, Histon 1. But
great, what a great first half, 45 minutes. And you say, after that disappointment on Tuesday night, it's really what the fans wanted to see, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And that is half time. And a great first half performance.
So here we go then, second half. Let's hope it's as impressive as the first half, Ed.
Oh, definitely. As Histon get us underway. And that's gone out onto his near-hand side. Will Grocott gets his foot in the way, but puts it out for a throw in the process. Corby struggling in the blue square. Yeah. Oh, sorry, not the blue square, is it anymore? It's the Vanarama Conference. Yeah.
Vanarama National League.
The Vanarama National League is what we are. So, substitutions, 14 coming on. As Doobie Ogbonna goes forward, Will Grocott gets a caught under his feet slightly. Gets an opening. Should play in Doobie Ogbonna, doesn't. Brighton does. And it's just going towards the byline. Doobie keeps it on. Ball across goal. Brighton. Great save. Great cutting. It is 4.
Mulligan's coming off.
Yeah, got it.
And
Well done, Cookie. You and I.
there we go. Oh dear, we're discussing who's responsible for the goals as Courtney Baker Richardson could get another one here. David Bonner might get it! Straight at the goalkeeper! Oh, no one there to follow it up. Couldn't wrap his right boot around it.
To be honest, next Saturday the clocks go back, so don't forget that, folks, at home.
Yes.
1 hour, you get an extra hour in bed though, that's not so bad, is it?
Good stuff. Happy days. Can't complain about an extra hour in bed, can you?
I should be away, so it'll probably be an extra hour to get rid of I think I'm anticipating a bit of a hangover next Saturday night, and just as the floodlights burst into Lighthead.
There we go. As the ball gets
Flicker.
It's a human thesaurus up here at the moment.
I wouldn't call Shorty a saurus.
Yeah. Oh, and that clearance from Richard Bryant's poor, and he's on.
Goal.
Well, I have to say he was probably offside there. I have to say that I thought the player was offside there.
Did see.
But it's I don't see how the linesman missed that.
No, me neither.
It was miles offside. Advantage played, and Histon, it's now 4-2. Might fancy their chances here. Alienated from the game. Oh dear. Oh, I'm not having that as the ball goes in across goal.
Oh my
4-3.
goodness. Well, they've got 2 goals back, and Kettering have just switched off here. Fumbling here for an explanation as to why, and that's the only thing I can possibly think of as to why
it's incredible. 4-3, a game with 7 goals. 2 fantastic halves of football for a neutral, and we've spent 10 minutes speaking about a linesman.
And it's 4 each. Unbelievable turnaround. Corner kick, far side, left-footed, in swing. It's another good one. Is it?
He's been held all over the place, surely.
Absolutely no. Shocking.
Yeah! It's there! And it's Will Grocott for his second of the afternoon. 5-4.
In the build-up to that, though, when Dominic Langdon was actually being wrestled, he'd actually got his arms around the top of his shoulder, and again the referee hasn't spotted it.
It was Richard Bryan, who got the goal.
Was it? Oh, right, okay.
So the substitution just after half time, and Richard Bryan puts it 5-4. This game should have been put to bed a long time ago.
Well, I'm surprised we haven't seen the goalkeeper come up for this last minute.
Oh, McAlinden's done well.
He had to outstretch there. He had to really reach out there, and he done really well just to hold on to that ball.
And
where do you start though? Well, literally, where would you start?
Exactly, what decision do you start with? I
thought he was reenacting.
It's still not full time yet.
Oh, Brighton now pushing forward, controls the ball. Shouts from the Kettering fans. I don't think nothing's going to be
No Kettering players went for it. Oh, that was a strong challenge though. And Baker Richardson asking the question of the linesman as well.
Kettering need to get back. They got 2
how
players.
much longer is the referee playing onto this game? Surely.
Maybe it's the extra time he's accumulated from his poor decisions today.
And there we go, it is full time. And eventually the curtain comes down on a quite extraordinary game at Latimer Park. It's finished 5-4 here to Kettering, but that is not even a quarter of the story. We have had defensive errors, great goals, great saves,